Alright, welcome to my barn. At least that's what I call it. Some extra wood here. But I built this summer with the help of Yama Joe. I sent him some dimensions and things, and he helped me get the load bearings right with his structural engineer type stuff. So it's kind of sealed up for the winter, of course. And it doesn't have, it's kind of in a work in progress, obviously. But here's my old 550 Suzuki GS. And it has been under wraps here for a little while. I've been riding the SV. There's Cora, the KTM. So, oh, I'm gonna need a key. But it's been a couple of weeks since I've ridden this old girl here. So we're gonna, with an old bike like this, you gotta prime it, because all those carbs, all the fuel has evaporated if you haven't started it in a while. See all the condensation? It's been really, we've had a lot of snow. It's been kind of wet. So we're gonna give it a chance to prime, and it does have an electric start, but I like kicking it. And as I mentioned, it's been a while since it's been started, so we'll see how it fires up. Oh, look at that. First kick. How awesome is that? That's mainly because the again, I primed those carbs, but it's mainly because it's so warm today. It is extremely warm. It's for February, and it's like 70 degrees right now. And it's really windy because of that, but still got my hand muffs on here. But all right, I'm gonna catch up with you a little later. Normally, I'm telling you stories about my past, but this area has a story about my wife. Unfortunately, I was not with her at the time, or maybe fortunately, because she had a little accident. But they were out here. I gotta put down my shield and put down my sun visor. Coming off work in 70 degrees, you gotta get out and ride, you know? It's been, hasn't been a terrible winter. Had some wonderful days, but so I thought, what could I talk about? What could I bring you all along on with riding with AMAP? We're actually riding now instead of just talking about the bike. But I've got a story. My wife was out here as a teenager. She got a brand new Nissan Polestar. Y'all remember those Polestars with the T-tops? Well, this is her story. She was out here with some, it was kind of like a double date thing. There was two guys, and the really thing that kind of brought this up was we were out looking at cars for my second son, old pieces of junk cars. And the car that we were looking at, turns out the guy that was selling this car, we did not buy it, but the guy who was selling it was with my wife when this story happened. They were coming down this road right here that I'm traveling on, and it was at night, and my wife had only had her license for, a month maybe. So it was in the summertime, and she's coming around this corner right here, this corner that you see coming here. And there's a big ditch down there. Well, she got distracted. She went off on the gravel and went, but the car went off and landed upside down there. So it's flipped, blah, 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 flipped. None of this was here. This was all gone at the time. And none of the kids, there were 4 of them in the vehicle, they actually had the T-tops out not 20 minutes before, and they put them back in. and then they ended up rolling down the hill. So bad for her. I think she still has back problems because of that, but this guardrail that exists now was not there at the time. And her dad worked for still does work for the highway department, and that guardrail right there was put up like the next week because of that incident. Luckily she wasn't hurt, you know, in the moment, but like I said, I still think she's got some residual effects from that crash. Hey, a sundog. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but the sun coming through that cloud right there is making a little sundog. A little, if you don't know what a sundog is, look it up. They're pretty cool. It's a rainbow without the rain, basically. And it's just a little piece of it. But anyway, hey, don't roll your car over. Don't give your kids brand new vehicles like my parents-in-law did, because they just gotta wreck them. My wife rolled it and totaled that little Pulsar. And after that, she ended up getting a Toyota Tercel. And we actually had that when we were first married. So, same car. Alright, well, thanks for riding with me here, riding with AMAP. This beautiful February day. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Hope you have as much weather. Actually, yesterday was horribly rainy, so it's good to be out. A couple weeks before that was lots and lots of snow. There's still snow over there. So it's good to be out in 70 degrees, even though it is rather windy. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, let's see if that music comes on. Can you hear the music? Slacker's giving me some, well, not just me. It's not just a special they give it to AMAP. But Slacker is giving out free trials of their ultimate service or whatever, unlimited play music. So I'm giving them a shot. I normally don't listen to those music things, but you know, those internet radio type stuff, but it's a good way to find new music. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll have to see if the microphone placement. I need to put it in the ear so I can, when I'm talking to my son on the Bluetooth, or my wife, or whoever's riding with me, you'll be able to hear him. Woohoo! Beautiful day! See you later.